Hello everybody, I'm back after that brief interlude. Let's just change that to that. And as you can see, the next game, if you do a refresh, will be this. Let's bring this up so you can see us. Hello. Hello, Michael. How you doing? I hope it goes well for you. Controller, yeah, okay. It will once it finishes loading. See, told you. I'm just doing the setup. You know how I said Mum wasn't feeling too great Tuesday night? Found out why. Well, found out why about an hour and a half ago. Guess what she has again?
Oh.
Nope. We never had COVID, thankfully.
Oh. Yep.
That was just a chest infection both of us had.
Yeah.
No, she fell over again last night in with a Zimmer frame. So got medics out to her. They took her in again. She seemed fine this morning. They said she was taking the tablets, about to see the doctor. Then about...
It's dangerous to run around here, boys.
Grandpa, hurry. Hurry
Grandpa,
up.
you're too slow.
Then about 12:30, she started becoming agitated. She threw herself out of her bed in A&E. Agitated and aggressive. They wanted me to go over, and I'm like, nah, no. My mental health is not taking it. So UTI again. I think she's got chronic ones of those. Yeah, another one. Well, they can come in clumps, that's the thing. You can get more than one of them within 6-month periods. See, I thought it was something else at first to test for, but nope. When they phoned me up about it, it's like, yeah, here we go again. A butchered semi-naked woman. Welcome to Deadly Premonition, the director's cut.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes, it is. We will be playing the sequel. We have the sequel. It's quite good music though, isn't it? Okay, Twin Peaks again, yes. Now, I've only played some of this before.
hear another story.
Yes.
Naughty
Of
bear.
course. You've been waiting a long time for this, so how about a special one? This story is very strange and very nasty, but somewhat nostalgic. Do you think you can be a good girl and listen all the way to the end?
Is it a scary story?
It might be, but it's also a very important story. If you don't want to hear it, I can tell you a different story.
No, I want to hear it. This way, I won't be scared.
Will you turn on the TV then? Leave the sound down like always. Now, listen. This is important. At times, we must purge things from this world because they should not exist. Even if it means losing someone that you love.
I mean, bizarre is one word for it, isn't it? It's York and Zach.
Could you wait just a little longer?
This won't take long.
No, this won't take long. You got Francis York Morgan. A doll shaped like a fat man has a plate in Washington State. Strange clock is ticking away. The room itself makes you feel as if time has stopped.
Sorry to keep you waiting. It will start soon.
You sure?
It's about time to get started.
Zach. Zach, can you hear me? It's me, York. If you can hear my voice, could you respond?
Hello?
Good. I thought you went to sleep. Zach, don't be surprised. The crime took place out in the country this time. Let's take it slow. Okay, Zach?
Sure, that's one way of looking at it, but it's totally wrong. Listen, they both need each other. It's called interdependency, and they both know it. Yeah, I know. He does terrible things to Tom. Nasty, even sadistic things. But that's fine, as long as that's what Tom wants. Think about it. His actions. He's always asking for it. It's his partner's job to fulfill that need, and Jerry knows that. Proof? Well, in the Tom and Jerry show, they live with each other. Hello? Hello?
Jack, I can't believe the Bureau still can't get me a satellite phone.
These puppies are making me go to another town in the boondocks again.
Well, I'll be a happy camper, even if it ends up being a waste of time. At the very least, it'll get me out of Crane City for a while. Right, Zach?
Exactly.
Perpetrator from the last case really was something. Who'd have thought there'd be razors laced into your nails?
Back in hospital with another UTI, mate.
Just crazy. Well, at least I now have a scar to show off. See this? I got this when I arrested the Catwoman wannabe. Women, they're crazy. Don't you agree, Zach?
Yeah, they're crazy. Yeah, she started getting worse than about 2 hours ago. Because they phoned me to try and get me over again. It's like, no. No. There's no chance I was going over to deal with that again. How are you, though, dude? How's you? Yeah, ours is about 10.
Zach, there goes the civilized world.
It just catches you off guard how odd every time it is. Yeah, it really is an odd game. Do I want to save? Yes. Yes, I do. Tis bizarre. Tough luck, have to leave you here, old buddy. How long were you together since I joined the Bureau? He's talking to his car. You have steel pipe. Right, so we have, bring me here. We do have handgun, custom handgun. Let's get the pipe so we can smash that. Yes. Da-la-la-lun, da-la-la-lun. Now, are you ready to hear something that makes me creep out? I go, ugh. Have you ever played this run, or did you just watch people play it? And has anybody else played this?
Looks like we're being welcomed. Zach, I'll let you handle the meet and greet.
I mean, there was a lady called Gem Gold. Can't see through this fog. The path must be blocked. Okay, I was trying to smack the shit out of that. Who used to work ages ago for IGN Australia. And she was the one who highly recommended this. As in, it's so bad it's good, so I got it on PS3. I hear a dog here about to shoot. They're looking for 3 keys, it looks like.
Huh?
It's like, ooh. Can't run and gun in this, so I don't like that. So much for my host for a peaceful picnic. Do you stay sharp, Zach? So we might get scared, so clip buttons at the ready. Okay, this is where we start It's a can of pickles. No reclusive hairy brutes to greet us. Why, is that what you want? Hairy brutes to greet us? Sick, 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 man. You're like, yep, that's normal. It's a Bray Wyatt thing, isn't it? Shoot. You got mysterious shadow.
Yes. Yes.
That's a-
Yes. Amazing. Yes.
Stabilizer. Oh, that ain't the weirdest part of this yet.
I've been through a lot of crazy situations, but that one takes the cake.
It's the first time I've been attacked so directly. Zach, can you give me a logical explanation about what that was? Never mind, don't answer. Life is fun because of the mysteries. Right, Zach?
My psychotic inner voice is on finger one. It's a lollipop. So, do you want to save? Yeah, of course I do. The fuck are you thinking? See, even now I'm getting the chills. I mean, I understand it's a bad game, but still, you get the chills. You hear the voice? So push and observe, right. Now, can you honestly tell me that that bit's not creepy, hearing someone go, I don't want to die? Give me the Wiggins, I tell you. Could do it that way, but you know, just not to. I don't want to die. Oh shit. Oh wait, no, we have to. We are. We are. Now I could run at this point, but I'm walking. I ain't moving fast into this shit. we are not moving fast at all. I don't give a shit. Now you may go, did you just shoot her in her bits? Yes. Yes, I did. Can I take anything out? A can of pickles. Gee, I wonder what could have caused this. Generally looks really bad, so I can think the killer really had a grudge against it. Try and find a way to fix this. You have a fuse box, which we can use, I believe, if I remember right, because I say I played this bit. I've played up to where the map begins, where you open up the map and you can go sort of like, I think it's like open world, almost, or at least semi-open world. Because this is the door we have to, yeah. Now, if you want to see the full lettering bit up there, I can actually turn that the part of the top off if you want.
Nice shot.
Cheap viewers, you say, Marco? Cheap viewers? How dare you call my viewers cheap? Quite cheap. What, £1.50 a go? Thank you, Michael. Stop it, you creepy bastards. And people love a bargain. Well, I love a bargain as well, to be fair. Let's hurry ahead, yep. 80% off. Wow! Oh, shit.
Great. Great.
That'd be the first bit to scare the shit out of me. love the fact you shoot them in the lady garden, right? And they turn around so you can hit them in the arse. What? Lady Garden too bad for you? Okay, Twinkle Cave. Maybe they do. If I remember right, there's a boss fight here. Direction to the electric pole, yeah. Supposed to go, shit. I hate that. I hate that so much. You don't want to die. That was nice for him to wait for me to reload, wasn't it? Auto bullets. Ooh, for a new gun. So it's that stop it game. You're giving me the Wiggins. Seriously, Wiggins. It's those things. It's those things you shoot, mate. Going, I don't want to die. Shit. You know when you see a question and it comes up at the time, seems to be the right time. Right in the butcher's sausage. The timing was brilliant, mate, I have to admit. So, are you working alongside them? But yeah, it's their death cry. That guy that outright killed us, that's the main killer in this. I mean, I have a feeling, right? I have a feeling they don't want to die. Yes. Just give you a bit of Chris Hoy's. Yeah, it gives me right into Chris Hoy's. That, I don't know yet. I believe there'll be a shop for stuff. Yeah, it's not pleasant having a Chris Hoy's, is it? Right, okay. It's a fucking big garden. For this crazy bastard. Here. Said no, no, no. So you evade him and he goes, oh, not quite yet. No, no, not yet. Not yet. Yeah. Where's Squire? We be in down here. They be where do you want me to dispose of the bodies, Squire? In the garden, James. Right, you hear me, sir? I should use me special tentacles there, sire. Would that be all, sire, for today? If I need to have a good look at me vegetables. Lollipop. Little bit of the old hunger. You showed me
There's
rashish.
definitely something in
Reddish
this
is
town.
rashish as well.
Do you feel it, Zach? My coffee warned me about it.
Yesterday morning, the milk I poured in my coffee made a sign. It said, "Tomorrow you'll arrive in a place that will change your fate."
I want to see how big of a fucking coffee cup he had for that, to say that. Right. This is as far as I've ever gotten this. Yes, Twin Peaks, mate. Well, not the game's not Twin Peaks, but it feels a hell of a lot like it. No, not those specialised magazines I hear about, you know. That help? You're right, Dad. You need help crossing the road. Come on. You're almost there. You're on the other side. Yeah, you're almost there. Go on, go on, go on. Yeah, you did it. Well done. I mean, I could have shot it, potentially, or shot at it. But why would I do that? Sugar donuts.
Now you were very late. I didn't think you'd keep me waiting in the rain for so long.
Fucking
FBI
music.
Special Agent. Francis York Morgan? Please, just call me York. That's what everyone calls me.
Can I call you York E?
Agent York?
E?
Good, that's good. Are you the sheriff?
No, I'm Deputy Sheriff Emily Wyatt. George, he's the sheriff. He went looking for you, actually. He should be back soon.
I see.
If you don't mind me asking, did you walk all the way here?
My car broke down, that's all.
Broke down? Why? I looked into his eyes.
She's easy on the eyes. Definitely worth a trip to the primitive world.
By the way, don't mention anything about what happened back there. She'll think you're a psycho.
Oh yeah, and standing like this.
Don't want that, do we, Zach?
Welcome to Greenvale. I'm the sheriff, George Woodman. Call me George.
Okay, Judge.
FBI Special Agent Francis York Morgan. Please, just call me York. That's what everyone calls me.
Look at that Fu Manchu moustache.
Could you tell me why the FBI is so interested in a small-town homicide?
Let's just say it's a personal interest in killers of young women. I'm always looking for new sample cases to help me with my profiling.
Both our superiors have cleared this with each other. You can remain in command. You don't have a problem with this, do you?
No. No problem. Just want to set things straight. Our small town has its share of problems. I'm the one fixing them one by one and maintaining peace and order. You can have your profiling sample, but I need you to understand that.
Of course. Of course.
Like,
By the way, George,
that was less.
Sorry.
That was less a cigarette smoked in a
send
smoke
someone to take
machine.
care of it? Oh, and my clothes and luggage are still inside.
All right, don't worry. I'll get my assistant Thomas to take care of it. Do you need anything else?
Thanks. That'll be all. Well then, I think I'll rest up first at the hotel. Then I'll join you on your investigation.
Don't know how to say that. We really don't need your help. Unlike some of your corrupt city police officers, I play it by the book. I hope you'll come to appreciate that, Agent Morgan. And we'll handle the investigation. You just think of this as a vacation. Take it easy. Enjoy the nature here. You don't have to be a tree worshiper to appreciate the wildlife here.
Zach, let's reassess the situation. There are no cavemen here. We're as far forward as the Middle Ages. And we've just met the king.
Bing, 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 bing. Bing. We got $200 and basic wage salary. So we got over $1,000. If only. Prologue cleared. Please, just call me York. Previously, during the investigation.
Previously during the investigation.
These puppies are making me go to another town in the boondocks again.
I didn't think you'd keep me waiting in the rain for so long.
Welcome to Greenville. I'm the sheriff, George Woodman. Call me George.
There's definitely something in this town. Do you feel it, Zach? My coffee warned me about it.
See, that music I quite like. Yeah, a bit guitaring.
It's broken. I've I've been using that one for a long time.
Why didn't you get it repaired? This TV is important to you, right?
It's got some memories attached to it, sure. I used to watch movies on this thing with your grandma all the time.
Grandma liked movies?
Of course she did. Everyone loves movies, right?
I love movies too. I've never been to a movie theater though.
Okay, right. So I'll reply to you, Electro, with the Crystal Walken bit for the so what happens with the money. I don't know. So, hello. Oh, there's also that game Fahrenheit, wasn't there? That reminds me of this. I don't think I've got it. I mean, I did. I turned into Homer after eating donuts.
York. York.
I'll after this bit, I'll tell you. I'll say.
Don't breathe. Hold your breath. They can't see you if you hold your breath. Hurry. Like this. Cover your mouth.
What's that film? There's another bit where you hold your breath like this. What game was that? A Plague's Tale. Yeah, I haven't played it. I've got to play it. So beard-wise, I decided to shave it off with a little bit of self-care. Don't fart. Yeah, that's because it's not all completely grey. Heavy Rain was,
Who are you?
Yeah, mine was as well. Makes me look like my dad when he had his way back in day when he was alive. First aid kit, small, nice. I'll have to look on Steam, see how much Fahrenheit is. Because then I can add it to the list of weird shit we have to play eventually.
Zach, the symbolism in my dreams continues to intensify. A forest of red trees, a carpet with red leaves, a strange doll, twin angels.
But that child is what bothers me the most. I swear I've seen him before. I just can't remember where. Well, it'll probably come back to me eventually. For now, we need coffee.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking, Electro. It's like,
Let's head to the cafeteria, Zach. I hope they have some real coffee. I really need some coffee. Then we can head to the sheriff's office.
do you need some coffee?
There's a proper procedure for everything, right, Zach?
I think I forgot something. To look around. £8. Ooh. There's nothing in their weapon box. I like the sound of that. Wait. What did we not try? We did not try the bathroom, the toilets, the kitchen. There you go. I'll have a shave as well. Zach has to look good for the ladies, doesn't he, York? Wait, did we just gain... It's under the name Fahrenheit Indigo Prophecy. What did I shave with first? Big trimmer. Or those ones you just go... And then you shave with them, you know. Yeah, Fahrenheit 9/11. Wasn't that based around 9/11? You know, the 9th of November. Sicko, wait, what? Ah! You wondered what we could buy, Electro. Well, here's the answer. We can buy some crackers. Yeah, it really is, isn't it? 25 bucks almost for a lollipop. Around about that. Well, I know this certainly used to be. More for coffee. This is a Starbucks, yeah. This is where
Good morning,
he got
Mr. Morgan. Your breakfast is ready for you.
Thank you, Mrs.
Polly Oxford. Just Polly is fine.
Well then. Thank you, Polly. I'm starving.
She has a bad back as well, yeah, don't we all?
Is everything all right, Mr. Morgan?
Yes, it's delicious, Polly. My compliments to the chef.
I'm hoping my cooking will bring back repeat guests. Honestly, though, it's been a while since anyone has stayed here.
I couldn't help but notice. Aside from you and me, there seems to be no other guests or workers around.
Because
What's
we
that?
like to. You are.
The salt's in that white shaker there.
Thank you. I was wondering if there were any other guests or workers here.
Oh, no, no one else. My husband and I used to run this place, but he's in heaven now.
You've been working here alone since then. Must be hard by yourself.
Oh my, we're all out of pepper. I'm very sorry.
It must be difficult to run a hotel by yourself.
Well, yes, I suppose. I could just live on my pension. But I have to admit, running a hotel is kind of like a hobby of mine.
That's nice. Polly, it might help to hear you better if you could sit a little closer.
Oh my, Mr. Morgan, you're embarrassing me. So early in the day, too. I think I'm a little too old for you. And I still love my departed husband. May God rest his soul.
She wants to bang you many times
I
in the face.
appreciate the invitation, but I'm fine over here.
Polly, I can hardly hear you from all the way over there.
You're exaggerating. This is fine. It won't do to be all clumped together with such a large table and cafeteria. We have to make use of all this space. Now tell me, that wound on your face, what happened?
Let's just say I had some trouble during the last case I was working on. I'm sure it'll heal. It's just a flesh wound.
Oh my, well, there's no need to be the tough guy here. I want you to be able to relax here. I've prepared a special room for you. A famous rock star once stayed in the same room, you know.
Really?
Did he?
I feel honored.
If you need anything at all, just let me know.
Anything.
I'll help you out in any way I can.
I bet she will.
is offering to help. Do you want to ask her about the town?
Good idea.
Say, Polly, what can you tell me about this town?
Well, let me see. You might know this already, but the town is called Greenvale. It rains here quite often, but it's a nice place, surrounded with nature. It was a big and prospering lumber town until not so long ago. We used to have a population of over 6,000 people. Less than a tenth of them left now. This hotel was built back then. We saw plenty of guests in those days.
That's why this place is so big for such a small community.
I have so many fond memories from back then. I suppose the clock on the community center is quite famous too.
The clock?
Oh yes, it's lovely. It rings in the morning and at night to let the whole town know the time. You'll hear it many times during your stay. It's a beautiful sound. And you'll love it too, I think.
I look forward to hearing it then.
Anything else you'd like to know about?
Yes, actually, Polly. Could you tell me about the shops around here?
Shops? Well, there aren't many. It is a small town, after all. You can do most of your shopping at the Milk Barn convenience store. The couple who run it are a unique pair. I'm sure you'll get to like them. The A&G Diner is a great place to eat. They might be open even if my kitchen is closed. If you want to go to a bar, there are two. The Galaxy of Terror and the Sweary 65. I don't care much for either of them. Bars are for the younger folk. We also have a gas stand, of course, the art gallery, and even a gunsmith. You should be able to find what you need.
Thank you, Polly.
That sounds like a euphemism, Electro.
Well, Mr. Morgan, I'd better start cleaning up. You just take it easy. I'll bring your coffee out in a moment.
Thank you, Polly. I have to warn you, though, I am very particular about my coffee. The very best you have, please.
I understand. I'll be right back with it.
You little scamp. What about your imaginary friend? Let's look and see what it tells us.
Did you see that, Zach? Clear as a crisp spring morning.
F.K. in the coffee. I knew I could count on it. Never fails. Now then, let's get going.
This... Oh my god. Oh, that smile reminded me of, like, you know, Half-Life, when they did it, so they had this, when they changed it so, like, Freeman and that was smiling with a big cheesy grins. Oh my god, yeah, don't fuck in the coffee. I mean, you can tell people to fuck coffee. Oh my god, that was that. Oh, that's absolutely perfect. Oh my word. What's on the telly? Today is a fine, clear day. The perfect day to have a walk. No wonder where Stardew Valley got it from.
Oh, hi.
Yes, Mr. Morgan. If you need anything, you can find me at the front desk. I sell daily goods to guests. I don't have much, but they may help you out. So you're the sales girl too, are you? They have the same voice. Yes, that's right. Coffee comes as a set with the breakfast. Don't worry, the service here is just as good as any fancy city hotel. Well, big hotel, isn't it? That's not 6,000 though. Great, thank you. Oh, alright then. Did you want something? Very well, just a moment. So we got stabilizers. Shall we have some? How much? Let's get a bit of cheese. So, fish and bait costs as much as cigarettes. Lady, you charge far too much. You want to get that squeaky door fixed? So now we also know where one of those songs came from that Mel uses.
A police car.
Don't relate. Okay.
So we have King George to thank for preparing a car for me. A pleasant surprise, eh, Zach?
Oh,
Let's take
yes.
it for a spin.
Yes, it is. They could have went far better on this. They could have had a little hand-painted bit, like, you know, Jennifer.
I have to tell you, Zach, this place simply amazes me. The keys were left on the front hood, and nobody stole the car. Values. This town has what the country needs. Values.
Let's head over to the sheriff's department.
Right, okay. Side brake. You can do side brakes. Boost. We can honk. We've got wipers. We've got... You got master key. You got flair.
So, Zach, about those bonus features in DVDs nowadays.
You know, the ones from the 80s have almost no bonus material. Even if they do, it's a trailer and the visual quality is pretty bad. Well, that visual quality is a good reminder of those days. So many new audio and visual appliances were coming out back then. Do you remember the first video deck we bought? We bought it to record one of the Star Wars movies on TV. And remember when that video store opened, we spent hours there, just trying to find a good movie to rent. There weren't that many to choose from back then. I remember renting some really bad ones after reading those back cover taglines. Hey, remember? Attack of the Killer Tomatoes? Filmed in 1978. Produced, directed, written, and edited by John DeBello. It was really awful, but for some reason I still remember it pretty well. It had so many sequels, and the original was re-released in '95. The 87-minute-long theatrical release bumped up to a whopping 90 minutes. But that was around the time I joined the Bureau. I never have a chance to see it.
I know, Zach. Once this case is over, we can watch it together.
I bet we can buy a copy on the internet pretty easily.
Wow, what scintillating conversation. And then I just shut up and have none. Because of course. Well, there's the shop for passing by. Then we go, lad, are you going to be doing side stuff if you come across it? Possibly. If there is stuff like that, I mean, there's something there.
That's one fine building for such a small town. The exterior woodwork is spectacular. Don't you agree, Zach?
Such a weird game, this, I tell you. An unbelievably delicious turkey sandwich. Great. What is he doing? What's that? What's that pose?
Pleasure to meet you, Agent Morgan. We've been expecting you.
I'm Thomas McLean, the sheriff's assistant.
FBI Special Agent Francis York Morgan. Please just call me York. It's what everyone else calls me.
Very well then, Agent York.
I believe I owe you a thank you for retrieving my belongings from my car. Thanks.
Oh, no. Just doing my job. I want to help do everything I can to help the investigation. I just can't believe Anna was murdered. She was such a bright and lovely girl.
Did you know her well?
Well, no, not really. But it's a very small town. I'm sorry. It's just that this is the first really big case I've ever seen.
If you've seen that case, you should see my
Just
travel
try to
luggage.
relax. Can I have a look at Anna's file now?
Yes, of course. The sheriff told me to let you through to the meeting room, but I've lost the key to the cabinet where the files are. Why don't you take a look around while I go look for it?
Okay, let me know when things are ready.
Zach, Thomas appears to be the kind and sensitive type, totally at odds with the monarch. Almost a good setting for a cartoon.
Oh my good God. We said have a look around before we go into there, so you know. Why don't you have a look around while I go try and find my keys? I mean, the running as well, it's like, okay. The rain should stop in the afternoon, but it would still be cloudy. With a highs of 13. This person probably has nothing to do with the investigation. No, he's a cop standing by an exit. They really need their doors sorted out, don't they? A bit WD-40 around the place, come on. WD-40. Observe. Yeah, he has nothing to do with it either. Quality on CRTs.
George, do you work out every day?
Of course, Agent Morgan. Exercise keeps me healthy.
George,
I
you
haven't
watch
missed a day
gladiator
since I
movies?
started in high school.
Now that's impressive. Remind me to get more exercise, Zach.
But I can't do my full routine today without Arnold. I haven't seen Arnold around since yesterday.
Victim.
He's a training buddy of mine. His partner Sylvester misses him too. If you see Arnold around, let me know, will you? Can't finish my workout menu without him.
Okay. I'll keep an eye out for him.
Let us view the list. Stop saying about CRT's lot. Help him get his group back. Oh, Jesus Christ. So that's a side mission. Hi, Parley.
Hi.
Could you perhaps show me around the office before the meeting starts? What's going on? He's lost the key to the yeah. Well, I hope it doesn't take too long. I mean, if he wants to take longer, that's okay because I'm getting monies. yes, saving's a good idea. So yeah, as of right now, I have no idea what or where I'm going or doing. So any questions about the game you ask, you'll be met with a For I am totally in the dark as you are. Hey Thomas, did you find it? I really can't seem to find that key. What should I do? Shepherd's going to be happy. There's a southern flying squirrel key holder attached to it. You haven't seen that, have you? No, no, I haven't. Let's see if you've left it in here, you silly bugger. Hello, Emily. Right, so if they've got a little green bit above their names, or in their where their names are, we know that, right, that is a side mission. Squeaky doors. Have you left it in a cell? Yes, because a metal cell door sounds like a wooden squeaky one. How can Right, nothing there. Watch out for that squeaky floorboard. What, you mean that one? Yeah, that one. Hopefully we're bringing in the culprit soon. That'll be the end of our little vacation here. No, Michael. No, it doesn't. Just checking, is there anything else in here? No, another guy. Right. Ooh, target practice. Ba-wah, ba-wah. Oh yeah, I think we're going to have fun with this while we're playing with this, ain't we? To be genuinely silly with. 'Cause we are living in a material room. And I am a material lad. Did I find the keys?
You found the key.
That's the right one?
Yes, a southern flying squirrel. Thank you so much.
Southern
I'll bring the
fried
files
squirrel.
right in, so please go to the meeting room.
Okay, I'll be waiting for you.
Well, Zach, we just got here and we've cracked a big case already.
The victim's name was Anna Graham. Age 18, she just recently graduated from high school this year. Her dream was to move out to the city and become a model. But for the time being, she was working in the A&G diner here in town. She lived with her mother, Sally. Anna's father died in an accident in the lumber mill when she was a child. Her mother is unemployed and lives on the insurance money from her husband's accident.
Oh, hang on.
After all, it's a small town with a low cost of living. Financially, they seemed to get by fine, and they led normal lives.
A normal life is exactly what a curious teenager doesn't want. It's all starting to make sense, Zach.
City folk, huh? No, I take that back. All of them can't be as bad as him, and some should have better manners.
Huh. This is a good biscuit. I've never tasted a biscuit this delicious.
Where in town can I get these?
Well, actually, I baked them myself.
That's amazing. What are you doing in law enforcement? I'm very particular about biscuits, I'll have you know. The balance of milk and butter you've achieved here. Oh, my.
Agent Morgan, the autopsy's ready. You are welcome to accompany me to the Greenvale General Hospital. Emily, you come too. Thomas, stay here and tidy up these files.
Yes, sir.
We're going to use the car outside. Let's get going. You might think this is just a small-town police investigation, but our inspections are thorough and solid. I'm hoping you won't slow us down.
Wait, did I miss biscuits? Did I miss biscuits? Sorry, that was the hospital letting me know that they've moved Mum to a different ward now from A&E. And apparently she's lovely and quiet, so they've started treating her on something, so which is good. But yeah, the nurses immediately went, yeah, I bet it's a UTI. Sometimes they do. Sometimes they do. If it's in infusion form, then yes. So Japanese just went with biscuits instead of cookie. Probably. Very probably. Oh, we got $1,500. He should have said hobnobs. What did he say then? Because I missed it because of being on the phone, you know. Gunsmith store. Ooh. Shotgun.
The Greenvale General Hospital is down the road by the lake. It's too far to walk. Come on, get in the car.
If I'm riding in a car, George, I prefer to be the driver. Can you provide a car for me?
What are you talking about? You don't even know how to get there.
Which is another good reason for me to drive, George. I need to learn my way around town.
Oh, man. Very well. Then I'll ride with you. I want to keep an eye on you.
Fair enough.
Just one thing, Agent Morgan. Your involvement in
Lovely
this
baked
case is
biscuits.
limited. That means you don't have to learn your way around town.
But that's the thing. It could meant other biscuits, like biscuits and gravy.
George, we'd better get moving. The hospital closes at 2100.
So we've got to go to the hospital, have we? Autopsy report.
Agent Morgan, get us there quickly, but drive within the speed limit. Just because you have a badge doesn't mean you can drive like a maniac.
George, what are you, his mother?
We just need to get the autopsy results.
Agent York isn't accustomed to the town yet. Give him a little slack. Well then, Agent York, let's get going.
Sure. Sounds good.
Okay, where's the exit?
Agent Morgan, I can't help noticing you prefer to work alone.
Most of the time, yes.
Don't you get lonely, flying all over the country alone?
I must say I've never felt lonely.
Are you married?
Unfortunately, relationships and I are fleeting strangers. I don't get on very well with women, you might be surprised to hear.
That's because you're young. You notice things like that at my age. You have to treat women carefully, like a thin crystal wine glass. If you don't, they can cut scars on your face, just like yours, right?
George, is this an interrogation? I see you're a seasoned professional. But let's not talk about my scar. It was caused by a problematic woman.
Well, she got you good. Terribly good.
It'll fade away, and nobody will notice it in a week.
A week? It's not that light of a
Then I've
wound.
gone in the wrong direction. Map. Yeah, look, I went the wrong bloody direction. Duh. Oh, actually, no, I can go this way. So go straight on. Turn there. Oh, look, there's a race there. Might do that if I can be bothered. I keep going left and right trigger. Drive like a maniac. I mean, it's not quite American Truck Simulator, is it? Or even Euro Truck Simulator. Currently all I'm hearing in my head is, "All right then, lovely, if you sit there, the mayor will see you in a few hours. I'll let you know when he's there." If you know, you know. So, not quite beans, but they're not quite peas. They're peas. That game was fucking hilarious. I can't recommend it highly enough. I am. I made a pie so big you can feed your family for 40 years and still have a little bit left over. I'm not indicating I don't need to.
That's a pretty big hospital. I guess they wanted to be ready for town-wide food poisoning?
No, it's another leftover from the town's prosperous slumber days. Hard to imagine now, though, isn't it?
My mother always talked about how energetic this town used to be. Almost like a gold rush, she used to say.
Impressive.
But the hotter the fever, the faster it cools. And so now there's hardly anyone left to use this place.
It pains me to watch my hometown lose so many citizens. Beyond your understanding, I'm sure.
Yes, I'm sorry to say that it is.
Indeed. And that's why this case is our problem. There really isn't any need for you to get too involved.
Oh dear, he's going to change that tune, isn't he? So far, we don't need any potato.
Hello, Sheriff.
Hello. It's Freckly Fiona. What the fuck?
Hi there, Fiona. We're here to see Usha. Do you know where he is?
I think Dr. Johnson is in the computer room.
A computer room? In a hospital?
Oh, that's
Nice to
pretty
meet you,
damn
Mr.
cool,
FBI
dude.
agent. The computer room is where our employees share a computer.
Very nice to meet you, too. I'm FBI Special Agent Francis York Morgan. But how did you know I was FBI?
Easy. None of the police in this town wear cologne.
Possibly.
Hello? Besides, that scar on your face is the biggest rumor in town.
Rumors get exaggerated as they spread, even in the countryside.
Like bullshit.
What's that you're reading, if I may ask?
You haven't heard of this yet? It's a recent bestseller mystery. It's set in the U.S., a small traditional North American town close to the Canadian border. A peaceful, traditional place. However, that peaceful town is shattered by a terrible crime. The murder of a local girl.
And that incident causes grief and sadness to everyone in town. But everyone feels the seditious, heinous evil still lurking, alive. Yes, much like the situation right now here in Greenvale.
Fiona, don't say that.
Sorry, I shouldn't have said that. With Anna dead and all.
Don't worry. Books are written to entertain, and it's good you're enjoying it. What we're faced with here is a terrible crime committed in a real world. Much different from that of a novel. So there's no need to apologize.
Thank you, Agent York.
Written by Alan Wake. Remember, we've also got to try and find Arnold. Time 1:45. Yeah, we still have time. So where are we going? We're going this way. Hello, lady. Excuse me, do you know where obstetrics is, please?
we couldn't find him.
Fiona needs to check her information.
No, I don't think so. Does the doctor like playing games by any chance?
What do you mean?
Like
There's
chess.
a message on the computer, and a card key already set in place. The king passes the rook and meets the bishop. The knight takes a pawn along for the queen.
What does that all mean?
It's a simple puzzle.
Zach, let's take him up on his challenge. You can do this, right?
Right, okay, so king passes rook and meets bishop. Oh, wait. Checkmate. There you go. That was easier than I thought.
The doctor awaits below with the deceased.
Another code? But there's nowhere to insert a password.
More games. I'm going to get Fiona to call Usha up here right now.
No need, George. The message appeared with the card key. It's telling us where to use it.
This is not the time to be joking around, Agent Morgan.
Dr. Usha is below with the deceased. With Anna. Below being underground, I take it. Simple. Simple. Then it's time to meet the mischievous architect of this little game.
Nah.
I mean, this song doesn't sound like it'll be too far a place of Persona game. Da, 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 da. No relation? Yeah, okay. Looks like the room's in use, okay. Da, da, da. Or like a 60s spy film. Remember, we still have to try and find Arnold. Rained in the morning and the afternoon. We should be careful if we go outside. Because I'm also expecting this game to, you know, when there's side stuff, gives you like little tutorials and do one, you know, to start with. As other games have been, unless it doesn't. And look, it's a handy stairwell. Are we just turning off and on again? Meh. The squeaky metal doors. shelves for storing bodies, or open them unless we really need to. Or it's Silent Hill and you hear something in them. It's locked. So, oi, open up, you bastard. Oh yeah, we said it. We said it. Cool stuff here though. Hang on. Hey, more buying options. A lollipop for fucking... That is extortionate prices, I'm sorry. We'll go in here first and then we'll save it, because that will be towards the end of the stream time.
Usha, sorry to keep you waiting.
Ah, you made it. Let's get started, shall we?
Usher Johnson.
This is Agent Morgan from the FBI.
Nice to meet you. I'm Usher Johnson, the doctor in this hospital.
FBI Special Agent Francis York Morgan. Please call me York. Everyone calls me that.
Very well, Agent York.
Are you a forensic practitioner?
Let's just say I've dealt with corpses before.
That battle of wits, by the way. Did you create that yourself?
Mm-hmm. I just wanted to see if our FBI agent could handle the task.
I see. Well, it was pretty fun.
Oh, I'm glad you liked it.
We don't have much time. We need those autopsy results.
Next time, try challenging us without obstructing an investigation. You've angered the monarch.
From the onset of rigor mortis, the stiffening of the muscles, the time of death is estimated to be between 20 and 2200 hours. That's still quite early for such a crime to take place. Note that there are 2 exterior wounds, pressure marks around the neck, and a long cut running from chest to abdomen. Blood marks on her right hand tell us she was gripping something round in her right hand. Her skull is also fractured, but that is unrelated to the cause of death. It probably happened to her after she was killed.
Why balls there, Electro?
Now, I first thought death by suffocation, due to the marks on her neck. But after further investigation, I now have a different conclusion. The direct cause of death was loss of blood from the wound.
Ping pong.
Which means?
She was cut up while she was still alive.
Yes, a sharp knife was used. It was inserted beneath the sternum and then quickly sliced downwards. The excessive loss of blood from her internal organs is what actually killed her. Her nails are clean, and with no skin cells from the attacker. She also doesn't appear to have been bound nor badly beaten. She was apparently killed without resistance. The most tragic thing, however, was that she was unable to speak her story to anyone who could hear her cries.
Yeah, you know that Bitcoin you were saying about, you seen 404,
the
505,
perpetrator cut out
whatever.
at his tongue.
That'll be the SFX
Well, I
points.
believe she was drugged first to phase her consciousness, and then the killer killed her. Now, the killer most likely has a deep, traumatized past concerning women. He probably cannot converse with them normally. Cutting out the tongue suggests a very lonely individual. Either that or a truly hardcore sadist. He must get off on watching women suffer, especially when they can't answer back. Now, he watched as the blood pumped from her body, as she gradually grew cold. A case in Seattle in 1985 was much like...
Usha, please, limit your report to your findings as a doctor. Criminal profiling is my job.
Okay.
You're wrong, also. Anna died fully, deeply, painfully aware of what was happening to her.
But,
Tell me, what time did it stop raining on the night Anna was killed?
Just before I went to bed, right after the movie on TV ended, so around 1 a.m.
What movie was it?
An American Werewolf in London.
Directed by John Landis, 1981. So the rain stopped, accompanied
What,
by the
gold
ending
dust?
song,
Jesus.
Blue Moon. George, would you mind if I examined Anna myself?
What more do you hope to find?
I'm sure I mentioned that I have a personal interest in cases like these.
His age isn't immediately apparent, though. He can't be that old. Looks like a trustworthy doctor. Fake fingernails, yeah, okay. Really? Lying on the table? I'm glad you told me that, game. I didn't realise that before. Impression she's holding something in her hand, but it was removed 6 hours after death. Well, they were heavy rain, weren't they? Circular. Or a leaf shaped like a peace mark. Beautiful blonde hair. Stunning even in death. Alright, calm down, man. Traces of evaporated liquid around the eyes. She must have cried before she was murdered. Yeah, being in pain and that, and please don't murder me, you know. Spread for the ceiling.
From her lack of resistance, I'd say that Anna's injuries happened very quickly. Unable to speak, she was then left to cry herself to death.
No worries, Michael. Thank you very much for being here. Hopefully see you
Zach,
later tonight.
it's all starting to come together.
The perpetrator stayed with her for at least 2 hours until it stopped raining. At the estimated time of her death, it was still raining, but you can still see tear marks on her cheeks. That means she was killed under a roof somewhere. She was then carried into the woods after it stopped raining.
There's one other thing. Her tongue was removed with a very blunt knife. In fact, it's more likely it was simply chopped off.
Usha, are you a passionate man?
Well, not particularly, but I am man enough should the moment call for it.
George, how about you?
I'm very passionate, yes. Especially when it comes to women. But I don't see what that has to do with anything.
George, the perpetrator is just like you. He's passionate about women. He's a passionate kisser. This was a kiss of death.
The perpetrator bit off Anna's tongue.
Ooh.
We'll never get a dental print from a wound like this. But this is still a big lead.
Jackpot, Zach. A shame, but our old-time all-American sightseeing tour just came to an end.
This case is now under the jurisdiction of the FBI. I'm assuming command. I'll need you to assist me in the investigation.
What in the hell do you mean, Agent Morgan? I know I said I was passionate, but you can't think I did this.
That's not why I'm assuming command, George. You're a suspect just as much as every other passionate man on Earth. Let me show you something. There you go. Amazing, huh? I'm sure you have a lot of questions, but most of the details are top secret. George, Emily, we should be going. No need to stay here any longer.
Okay. I have to sign the release. Just give me a moment.
You haven't, yeah.
Very well.
You have
I'll
been
go
busy,
on.
Dexter.
Can't take it any longer down here. Bishop takes queen. His rook takes your queen. Then your knight takes rook. And checkmate.
Huh? My first victory in the Grandmaster ranking.
Ooh, submachine gun.
Zach, they're here.
They're here. Right, we don't need any more of those. But who are they? And why are they here? I don't know. But we're going to find that out next time. Because yes, it is now time to call it. So this afternoon we've actually had a great deal of good stuff happened. So what's this? Keys, trading cards with profiling options and title. Yeah, Japanese game. Yeah, Japanese game indeed, dude. Do you like this music though? It's one of those games that was bad but so bad it was funny, and became a cult-like status to it. Yeah, didn't have like a sort of a Silent Hill, Resident Evil feel to it. But that is where we will end it for this afternoon. I have been Lord Teamaker. You have been you. We will see this again later on. 10 PM UK time. For that time, then we will continue on and find out who they are. Is it more the I don't want to die weird things? But then we have enough money to go and find the gunsmiths and go to there and see if we can buy some more guns. Top. But anyway, I'm going to go order sort myself out some foods. No, I've been me, not you. Yes, you have. You're me, you, and everyone else. But anyway, I will see you later. You guys take care. And I shall catch you then. Tattly buys.